Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a reading, just tapping into whatever spiritual awakening stages guidance folks might need. And we're going to go ahead and start with my mini deck that I made using the Soul Journey lesson cards from, 4 or 5 years ago. I made a portable version. I did a video about it if you're curious to see how I made this. It's pretty simple. I just wanted a portable version. So, for the collective, what spiritual awakening stage guidance do they need at this time? What spiritual awakening stage? Health. I get the sense that there might be some grounding energy, perhaps, maybe even purpose, or just the healing stage. Okay. Yeah, we're doing that one. Okay. Tell me more. I will honor the vessel that complements my soul. Taurus, that's definitely body energy. Fertile, self-indulgent, sensuous, ripe, patient, possessive, rational, loyal, comforts, materialism, food, and earthy. Okay. You're discovering the myriad facets of who you are, so there might be some learning here of tools in the tangible for healing as well, maybe even for grounding, either of those stages. Trine, you could have a trine in Taurus, you could be a Taurus, or a Taurus in your chart somewhere is what you're working on. Brings luck, flow, talents, indulges, effortlessness, harmony, eases, lazy energies, no friction, and benefits. So just flowing with it, being present is definitely here. Okay. I'll do a tarot. Tell me more. Let's get some identifiers here for the collective. Regarding this awakening stage they're in. Magician. Ten of Swords. There's definitely a feeling of needing to manifest this healing. I'm definitely seeing the healing stage here. Yep, I'm working through things. Working through your hurts, your frustrations, anxieties, fears, maybe feeling left out in the cold. Maybe you're trying to go solo at the moment and just kind of working through it with the Chariot here. We also have Cancer energy. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. Swords. Ace of Wands. There's some sort of growth here with it. Maybe you're coming out of it. Ace of Swords. All right. Bright new ideas. A breakthrough, victory. You definitely have that with the Chariot card. And the Magician again. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy as well. What direction we go? Let's get divine direction. Let's get one card, please. Definitely some new ideas on what to do, okay, and how to manifest at this time with regards to your health and your healing, okay? This feels like mind, body, soul, all the way around type of healing. Starseed, your essence is magical, appearing in multiple bodies, lifetimes, and dimensions. There may be a lot to unpack, maybe a lot to learn, so there's some past life starseed even energy here for you, okay? Believe in your magic. So you might need to be a little more expansive with what you're learning about your healing and growth here, okay? Take it to the next level. You may have to follow your intuition. It's your higher self guiding you. You're going to be discovering new things about yourself. Things that you haven't known before. So think new. Think unique. Nothing redundant, right? If one of the playlists with the education or even meditation helps you, go explore that. And whatever your intuition is telling you to go check out, you never know, it might actually like have something in there that helps you, okay? Liberate yourself. You don't have to carry your burdens alone. Have the courage to ask and accept help, okay? And that could even just be sourcing it online through YouTube. Since you're here already, you might as well go, right? That could also be finding soul tribe and community as well, all right? There's a sense of exploration here. Let's get one from the butterfly effect. Progress. If things have been slow or you've been feeling unfulfilled lately, expect a strong shift that will shake things up for you to liberate you of this funk that you've been in. Okay. Let's get one from the conscious spirit. At day's end, rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. Okay? So flow, be in the moment, right? Be present, monitor your health, be connecting with nature, all right? But be also open to receive any guidance that's more expansive, okay? You might be getting it through being in nature here. Just being comfortable, being in the material world, exploring, observing, being. Let's see what else it tells you here. This is a reminder that rest is as necessary part of life as work is. Your body and mind need time off from the hectic pace of life. Whether you take an hour off during the day to recharge your batteries or a day or week off from work, you need to do this. By running on empty, you are unable to put 100% effort into your work and life. Eventually, your body will manifest symptoms of dis-ease to force you to take a break. Do not let it get to this stage. You gotta integrate it. It's part of what we do every day for our energy, right? Recognize and respect your body's signs of overwork and fatigue. Time off in nature is extremely beneficial to recharge and re-energize your body and mind. Create a tranquil sitting area under a tree in your garden and spend a peaceful hour sitting grounded to Mother Earth each evening instead of sitting in front of the TV or computer. When you take a break from work or situations, you are able to view them from a different perspective. It is only when you step away from your life that you can truly see your own accomplishments. I have a feeling you'll also get some messages. You know, signs, synchronicities, animals, all the things. All right, let's pull one from the Universal Folk Oracle. Quickening. Discovery, acceleration, knowledge, and source. If you want to work with clear quartz with silver, that's good for this card. As you gather self-knowing, you may experience a sense of quickening as synchronicities occur repeatedly in rapid succession. This is a sign that the universe wants you to find its source. Become thrilled without seeking and present without the attachment. It can be incredibly exciting to find yourself on a journey when the quickening starts and you notice yourself on a trail of self-discovery at every moment. Rejoice in the experience and try to stay in the present without seeking or constructing a story. You will find the uncovering more extraordinary than you ever thought possible. All right, let's get some guidance from Iset, Isis, Talismans of potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field. Focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into life, light and life. You're encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as part of your spiritual practice. So at this time, you might be learning about various tools. They come in many shapes and forms. They could also be things you make from nature as well. I wouldn't doubt that some of these tools might come from nature, okay? So work with it. And I want to work with this deck too. Energy Oracle. Anything else about healing needs at this time for the collective? Regarding the healing phase of awakening. And for those in their grounding phase as well. Appreciation. 15. Breaks down to a 6. Choosing gratitude. This card is telling you that you have much to be grateful for. And like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't even see yet. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness of life to you. So express gratitude, appreciate the things that you've gone through up until this point, what you've learned, and what else is coming down the pipeline, okay? Let's pull one from the Healing Spirits Oracle. I'm still breaking this deck in, so let's see if we can pull. Nope. All right. We're going to do it the other way. I'm going to split the deck and take the one on the top. Happiness is freedom from fear. So this is actually a mantra for yourself, okay? It goes as follows. I am happy because I know that I am guided by a spirit who has watched over me all of my life. And that's your higher self, right? But it could also be your spirit guides, your spirit team. I am happy because I know that as a spirit, I can never die. I am happy because I know that love is growing in my life and I have overcome all of my fears. I was able to do this because I asked my spirit to teach me to be like them. They can only work with what they are given, and you are a worthy student who has risen to every task you have been presented with. When you meet your challenges with dignity and honor, you grow spiritually. Every moment is now a blessing and something to appreciate, right? Okay. All right, any other further healing guidance? I have 3 more decks with some good healing tips in here. Luminous Lagoon. Visit a bioluminescent lagoon or lake. Maybe one that just appears that way if you don't have that available to you in your ecosystem. Sorry, that's about to fall. Witness the magical glow of microorganisms in the water reflecting the stars above. Allow the luminous beauty of nature to ignite your sense of wonder and awe. You can also go to just a very nighttime reflected lake or body of water or pool or pond, okay? So if all you've got is the moonlight, that should be enough. The idea is to be able to kind of see things reflected in it, okay? Getting a sense of a little bit of hydromancy and mirror scrying here, okay? That may be one of the tools, okay, to work on for some of you. Let's pull one from the daily rituals. Just one. Intuition, card number 18. I'm in tune with my soul's inner knowing. Just getting a sense that you need to follow your intuition, okay? Connect more with that. Be more present with your mind and body and more open with your intuition, your spiritual body, okay? Intuition reaches beyond conscious reasoning. It goes beyond thinking or comprehension. It is an unconscious insight or knowledge that you understand to be true. You've been sent this card as there is a message awaiting you that is trying to poke through. Slow down and tune in to heed the call of your intuition. There is a ritual for this card, okay? It goes as follows. Pay attention to those moments when your inner voice shines through. You may have an important decision to make, or at a crossroads, or just going through the day-to-day motions of life. Honor those moments when you are led to an answer through a gut feeling or hunch, or you just know, as that is your intuition shining through to guide you. There may be a practice here where you're going to get more developed in your intuition. And it's those little moments throughout the day that help you do that, okay? I just heard intuitive eating might be a useful technique at this time for someone. That's in alignment with food, okay? All right, let's get the last one from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. One more piece of guidance, guys. Anything else for healing at this time? Hello. I wanted to fly off the desk. Pleasure, card number 40. There's a lot of color here too, so color therapy might be helpful. Things that are fun and give you joy. All right. Like I'm seeing a parade or a circus or something, right? The mantra for this card is, I am worthy of pleasure. Our bodies are magnificent temples of joy, bliss, and ecstasy awaiting exploration. So for most of us, it might be paying more attention to what your body needs, okay, and learning more about it in terms of working with, ooh, I know exactly where this is headed. This is definitely for those in the grounding stage, okay? Maybe a little introduction in the healing stage of awakening, okay? But you're really practicing it in the grounding stage. That's the stage where you bring the mind back into play and the body back into play along with your clairs. So this could be something that has the direct tie to your clairsentience or clairtangency at this time, okay? Most of us have an upbringing filled with limiting perspectives about how we can experience pleasure and what kind is appropriate. As we begin to break free from constrictive perspectives, we can re-explore our bodies and all of our senses to find new and more profound experiences of pleasure. So it's all about kind of learning what feels right and what doesn't feel good, okay? And that's how you can learn the yeses and nos from the universe, okay? There's a communication learning tool here via your body, okay? Via your senses, all right? You can also ask your senses what they are craving. What does your nose want to smell? What does your skin want to feel? I'm already seeing clairalience, clairsentience, clairtangency. What do your eyes want to see? Clairvoyance. What does your mouth want to taste? Clairgustance. What do your ears want to hear? Clairaudience. Pleasure has unlimited forms, and you can call in whatever one you desire. And there's a journal prompt here for those that like to journal. What kind of pleasure do you want to call into your life? All right, guys, there you go. Hopefully that helps. If you like this style, I have a bunch of polls on the community board, okay, if you haven't already, regarding all the stages as well. So if you want to see any other stages that you might be going into. Now, I'll give a little preface for those. I know it's a bit of a spoiler alert for those in the healing stage, but those in the grounding stage, that is the stage before you discover and apply purpose. That's the last stage of awakening. And we go through these things cyclically. It's not a one and done, right? So it just, that first round feels like it's so profound if you're brand new to it, but you'll keep going around in circles because you're always discovering the myriad facets of who you are, right? And what you're capable of doing and what your soul wants you to do in this lifetime, all right? That's what it's all about, the experience of life. All right. There you go, guys. Have a good one. Bye.